Now, hello fellow boys and girls. Now in this video, I want to show you something special. I searched on YouTube before or when I got it. Searched on YouTube if I found a video on someone tattooing a silicone skull, but I couldn't find any. And none of the Dragonhawk skull either. So I decided I'm gonna make a video about it. Now, this is the package it came in. It was wrapped in a plastic foil. And already unboxed it and had a look. Now, the skull itself, it's pretty small, but it's neat. It was also wrapped in a plastic foil. Now, here's a little manual thingy with it. So it says tattoo anything on me, tattoo something crazy, something special and whatnot. And on the back, transfer some patterns on me, put some tattoos on me. Yeah, that's what we gonna do now. And funny thing is, here is almost a tattoo like I'm gonna make it, or I'm gonna try today, as you already saw maybe. The coffin will come later. And first of all, I wanna make the dagger from here, going through this ridge here and coming out the back. Or even going in this side and coming out down here. We will see what looks better. And cut the template first and have a look which template now. 4.8, 5.1, 5.4, 5.7, I guess something like that. I made them centimeters, and that's about 2 inches around. And I would say I cut them first. And we're gonna take a look. It could be really neat. Let's see if it goes like this. It's not good. The ridge is like that, and I would have to put it somewhere like that, and it would not look good. Maybe you can put it in the eye, but the tip would come out of the eye socket, and that would not look very realistic. But what I could do is maybe try to get it in here and get the tip down here in the eye. Now that no tryouts, just something solid. Now I'm gonna get the biggest one, I guess. This one, because we have enough space. And yeah, for the skull itself, it feels pretty nice. It's some very shiny silicone. It's not a matte finish, it's a shiny finish. And I think it will take the ink, I don't know. Guess it will take it pretty well. I think it's made for that. And hopefully it lets itself clean very well. Now, the thing is, it's some bone imited. So it shall feel like tattooing on bone or something like that. And in the front, it's a little bit softer. So there's a hollow plastic core inside to save silicone and to, as said, make it feel like tattooing on bone. Or yeah, maybe, I don't know, I never tattooed a human being, so yeah, but I'll try my best and give you feedback on how it feels and how I think it feels and whatnot. Now just put it together again, munch it all in the end. I will put it apart anyway and clean it up with soapy water and alcohol and anything like that. So the teeth will be funny to tattoo on, but I guess I will leave them anyway. Maybe just ink everything, some shadows on there, and I just color it the skull like it should be, maybe in the front here. Yeah, we will see. First of all, I'm gonna make this dagger happen. Now I'm gonna clean it. Take some white. First of all, I'm gonna do like with a normal tattoo, but since I'm not tattooing, disclaimer, no hygiene involved in this video. This is alcohol. It's pure alcohol, 99%, so it's nothing to do with rubbing alcohol. Without only thing that it's alcohol. Yeah, as said, no hygiene. I will use no gloves. I will use no wrapping, nothing at all. I'll use a reused cartridge. I already tattooed 5 or 6 tattoos with this one. So on fake skin, only use fake skin. I do not tattoo on real skin. So that's my disclaimer. Please do not write any comments about the hygiene, okay? I know it's only fake skin. This box aside, I think the box is very nice. Looks very cool also. Yeah, really like it. I think I will use it in my tattooing drawer to put some colors or inks or whatever in. So very nice box. Now for the stencil, as said, I'm gonna make the stencil. Just need to get my pen, and then I will see you again. Now the stencil is made, and you're surely asking yourself, why do I have a knife in my hands like a pen? That's very easy. I want to show you a little trick on how to remove something from a stencil which you don't want on your client or on your skin or whatever. If you have to remove something from your stencil, it's pretty easy. Just gonna try to zoom in a little bit here. And I'm gonna show you, I want to remove these inner lines. Here, these two rounded lines. And I'm gonna just take the knife. Be careful to not cut yourself here. And I'm just, you can also take a small scalpel, it would be easier. I just have this knife on hand, and you just take the edge of the knife and very carefully scratch away what you don't like. It's not holding up to the paper very well, so you can easily scratch it off. You see, that's it. And the pieces I don't want are just gone. You know, they still look like they're there, but they will not paint or ink on the skin or whatever, so you will not see them when you put on the stencil. Now the dagger will be like this. That's it, like this. And I didn't like the entry and exit wound because it was just way too big. So I just let them be gone. And the dagger itself, it just has a very small exit wound normally and very small entry wound. So therefore, I'm just gonna make them very small. And now we're gonna go on, zoom out with the skull. Now I'm gonna use this stuff, or even another cheaper deodorant roll-on stick, something. I don't know what this stuff is. I never use this stupid stuff, so just for tattooing. And yeah, therefore this one I got on Amazon. Don't know how good it is. I just saw it's an anti-transparent deodorant. It's not even really made for tattooing, so, but I got some, if I ever tattoo myself, I got some good stuff. Don't know if it's good, but we will find out. Some stencil transfer solution, whatever. I will use this stuff when I'm going on to myself. But I have found out that this stuff, even if you let it dry very well, it works pretty good. To be honest, you almost don't get it off the fake skin. So it's good enough, and fair enough. I will use it up on here. Now the sun is shining very nice in here through the small slit I have. And yeah, I'm just gonna apply a very thin layer here, so not too much. So you cannot even put too much. It's a very slick surface, so there will not be a lot of material on here. You have just to be sure to get it everywhere you need it, and even a little bit too much and too less. So yeah. Now try and apply the stencil nicely. I think like this should be pretty dope. Further down, further up, further down, like this, and it's done. And the stencil is on there. Yep, no return. The point of no return. And what I'm gonna do, I'll leave my thumb here. Just peel it off. Perfect. So I do not have to redo anything. Normally, if you want to redo, oh, here the stencil is a little bit soft, but still way more than enough. But very nice. Stencil gets on here. Good. Very good, I have to say. I'm gonna try out here on a line a little bit the smear test, and it smears absolutely. But that's normal when it's fresh, of course. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get a hair dryer, a hot air dryer, and I'm gonna dry it for a few seconds, about 30 seconds to a minute on the lowest heat, and keep the dryer away so it doesn't get hot, it just get warm, lukewarm a little bit, 40-50 degrees Celsius, so the stencil can dry out very well. And then we're gonna start off by tattooing, trying to get it done. Maybe I'm gonna take the drops, because if the skull stands like this, oh yeah, they're perfectly running down. So that's good, looks nice, I have to say. Really like it. And yeah, hope the ink is gonna hold up well. I already have some very nice ink. Ha ha ha. Is it wormhole? Yeah, it's the wormhole lining black. So just some very cheap color that comes with all it, but it works. So yeah, see you in a second. Okay, now, so here we go again. Da 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 da. Here we go again. So let's see. Check out the lines. Take the template. Here I take another small one of these ones as a template. I always use template to check out if I have some flaws somewhere or something doesn't fit up very well with what I wanted. And yeah, just let's go. Oh, it's awkward. To be honest, it's awkward to hold this thing. I have to say, I'm gonna try making it happen. Okay, that looks not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, I really smacked on that one. Not good. Oh, but the line is okay. It's very soft. Very soft. Tattooing on this stuff is very, very soft. No comparison to any other skin I ever had so far. I have to get used to this movement. I think I got over it a little bit. Shit. Not too bad. Okay, repair that one. So this one's just a shadow line. Now for this line here, try to stretch the skin or do as if. Okay. So it takes the ink pretty well, I have to say. I think as a fake skin's supposed to. I think I guess I have a double line. Ah, of course I missed. Ah, man, I have to bring a big shadow in here. Ah, yeah. Well, let's go on. I said I'm not a specialist. I'm just a starter, so yeah. Try to make my best out of it. Get a very gray wash here. I should not have drawn this line with a black, but it's too light. Just a subtle gray wash here. And empty. And put black in again. And now I'm quiet and speed up the process a bit. Okay, but at least it cleans up perfect. That's very nice. The stencil, even with alcohol, you can see a very tiny amount of the stencil left. It's where the blood drops are gonna go. And I think we're gonna do them next. Means it's not perfect by any means. It's absolutely not perfect. It's ugly, to be honest. But it tattoos pretty well on the skin. Takes the color well. I don't know if this red is even necessary, but I'm gonna put it in so it is red there. And maybe we can do some red here also, just for the reference, because the blood is coming out, and also I want to maybe make the tip a little bit. Oh, we can also use a blood of. Of course, if we make blood, we're gonna make a lot of blood. Mortal Kombat style. I can fix that mistake by putting in red over here. So the whole center line. We make red shadings and red. Edges, of course, also need some red. Because the dagger went through bone. Okay, that's the funny thing about it. It went through bone, and now I'm gonna make it blood. But okay, that's how it is. A little bit more ink. That's pretty much it, I would say. For the outlines, and the rest I will take with shadows and anything. Try to repair as good as I can. Now the double line did not go away, but I can try to fix it a little more with the red. Yeah, it looks funky, but pretty dope. I said not perfect by any means. Yeah, but go on with the shading and the coloring. Well, now for shadow and coloring, black and white coloring, I use gray wash, about 10 to 20%, 15% I would say. I'll try something. And let's have a look. Oh. Okay. Okay. Light shadow on there. Let's light shadow on here. Does it have to use some color? I use Mario's blue. Pretty dark, intense blue. Oh, I don't get it with this needle. To be honest, this is too small for 5 round, 7 round neck. This is just not right for me. I need a 7 round liner. Oh, whoa! I know what I'm gonna do. Just got him. Very new. Even already closed. Even closed this box. Not even opened. Now I'm gonna open up the 9 round liners. Okay, now here we go again with the 9 round liner. This stuff is just so small that I think it will fit much better. Just I'm more comfortable with a liner in this place, I have to say. But I have to speed up the machine. I'm doing with 7.8 volts because just it's moving. You know, it's moving. It's moving the ink, you know, and you can move the needles. So therefore, I like it. Now it's pretty saturated and I really get a nice blue handle. Looks pretty well. Nice. Just get the edge a little more here. Yeah, the corner. Right, that's what I wanted. Yeah, got the corner much better here in the end. Oh, come on, focus. So I just got the corner here in the end better. And the black line is still visible. A shadow line, that's nice. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put a shadow on this piece also, on this angle here. And I try to leave the light shadow in here a little bit. Ah, you see. We will see. I'll use 7-round liner for this one because it's very small and I just need a little bit of gray wash. Just keep this line. Okay, that looks really great, to be honest. And now what I want is a very slight shadow above. Just to show it's a three-dimensional piece now. Try the same here, but with a very, very short, deep path. Almost just put it in and immediately back out. Ah, great. That's pretty much exactly how I wanted it. In the middle it's a bit bigger than in the end, so I'm gonna stretch it here and do the end a little bit more once more here. I guess so. Yeah, that's pretty nice, pretty neat here in the middle section. Also, again a little bit more. Nice. The tooling is just nice. The tooling is just nice. It's just fun. I really like it. It's like working on metal almost. It has something similar to working on metal, to be honest. I know it sounds weird and it sounds strange, but believe me, it has something of working with metal. So it's almost it works very well. Let's say that way. Now, to be honest, I'm very happy that it works this nice. Now I just saw a slight point of too much white in here in the blue, which I have to correct a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little, just a little, just a little. Then around the rivets here. Now, shall I make the rivets gray or shall I leave them as they are? I think I shall make them gray because, yeah, they're rivets, they're metal. Just enjoy the show. Da dee da, da dee da, da da dee da, da dee da, da dee da. Okay, full gray wash. Full 20% gray wash. As shadow wash has too less sometimes. Too less intense. Okay, it was too much. It just was too much. But I guess with a little bit of red, we're gonna save it because we're just gonna make it all bloody, a bloody mess. It's the least thing I can do now. I mean, it's by far not great, but it's also not the worst I've ever seen. Okay. Clean towel. Give it a nice spray of alcohol. And I have to say, it cleans very nice. It cleans really well. To have said that. Very nice skin. I like it a lot. It also takes the color. I mean, look at that blue. Isn't that gorgeous? It looks awesome. To be honest. I saved it a little bit, at least. Let's say, come on, I saved it a little bit. For real, I mean, the tip is not the most beauty at all. And we'll see how much oh man, I cut it up evil. Yeah, I cut it up a little bit. So therefore, you should not go over the lines too much. I really cut them up a little bit. But at least it looks pretty decent. Decent, as said. I mean, this ridge, it's not my fault. This is just a silicone ridge. I cannot do anything about it. It's like a scar on a human. So I just over tattoo the scar there. But to be honest, I mean, the line work is not perfect. Of course, I mean, the whole shape is not perfect by any means. But a knife, if it's used, it could look like this, because it's used. It got some shards there, it got some cracks there, it got some nicks there, everything. So the lines do not need to be straight. Okay, now that's a cheap excuse, I know, but yeah, as said, it's about the skull. It's great for tattooing. It doesn't feel like I'm tattooing on bone in any way because the silicone is so soft. I'm not sure where I would feel like hitting bone. It's anywhere on the skull. It's just so soft. Not sure if it would feel like bone anywhere. Yeah, but as I said, really like it. It's nice tattooing. Machine was the WTK 124 from Wormhole. Yeah, now I hope you liked this little video. I guess I will make another one on the skull if I tattoo the next picture on here. And please leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or anything, leave me a comment. If you have any suggestions what I should tattoo next or what I could tattoo next, please also leave me a comment. And thank you very much for watching. And if you made it till the end of the video, just leave a comment